Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. And if you're new, then welcome. Today's pick a card reading is an interesting and fun one. We are going to see what does the person who's on your mind like about you. In front of me, I have 3 different options, each with a different image. Choose the one that really calls out to you. This is group 1, and it says, "You're a cutie pie." This is group 2, which says, "We go together." And this is group 3, which says, "I like you some more." Okay, let's get started. Group number 1. Okay, so what does the person who's on your mind like about you? Okay, group number 1. So the first thing that came out for what your person likes about you is that you guys come across as being unpredictable. Okay, so you guys, you mix things up, you keep things interesting. I feel like your person doesn't know what to expect with you, and they love that, okay? The next thing that came up for you guys is that some of you could be on the petite and slender side, and your person likes that about you, okay? And if you aren't, because this is a general reading, because a body type came out, then they also like your body type, okay? All right. The next thing that came out for you guys is your hair. So your person, there's something about your hair that they really find attractive and they really like about you guys. The next thing that came out is that you guys are seen to be strong. And I feel like that is inside as well as outside, okay? And in particular, the masculines, if you're a masculine watching this, I feel like your person really finds you, to be a real strong, protective type, and they absolutely love that about you. Okay, this group is also seen to be mysterious, which I find to be interesting because on one hand, I feel like you guys are kind of an open book, like especially in regards to what you want to be an open book about, okay? But when it comes to, and maybe it's about yourself in particular, that you're kind of mysterious and you only open up to those that you feel comfortable being vulnerable with. But either way, your person likes the mysteriousness about you, and I feel like it's because if they get you opening up, it makes them feel like, wow, like I must be important or, matter, mean a lot to this person for them to open up to me. The other thing your person likes about you guys is you guys come across as being cool. Okay, so you're pretty hip, you're modern, I feel like you guys do have like your own unique style, but at the same time, it's kind of like, but you're up on the latest, and yeah, you're just kind of doing your own thing, and I feel like, yeah, like you just have your own cool way about you. The other thing your person likes about you guys is that so some of you might actually be like athletes, and others of you have like this athletic build to you, or you're just kind of sporty is what I'm getting. So like, you wouldn't shy away from, like, if everyone's playing volleyball or something, like you would go and you would, participate. You wouldn't sit on the sidelines and watch people, okay? So I'm just getting like somebody who's in shape and kind of muscular and just real active, and yeah, like just down for whatever physical activity that the group wants to do. Okay, so you guys, you're also coming across as being understanding, okay? And I feel like, a lot of you might even be good listeners and just like there for your person, and they just feel like they're really heard, which honestly, that goes a long way. When people really feel like they're being heard, which is the impression I'm getting from your person. Your person, okay, they're not even shying away from this. What they like about you is they feel like you are their soulmate, okay? So they feel that connection with you. This group doesn't even beat around the bush. Like, you guys get straight to it. I'm definitely getting a fiery, blunt energy with you guys, and I feel like your person, they really like that about you. Okay, you guys, also what your person likes about you is you come across as being adventurous, okay, which completely makes sense. Like, I feel like you guys like to be on the go, and you like physical activity and movement and things that, keep you active. And I feel like that's all part of the adventure for you. And I could see this group liking to hike, take walks out in nature, you know, explore new places, new restaurants. I'm just getting like this real new and fresh feeling from you guys. And I feel like your person, this is what they like about you, okay? And it could go one way or the other. For some of you, your person could be like a direct mirror and, you know, they're like you are in that way. And for others of you, I feel like they're more on the other side, or maybe it wouldn't be their idea necessarily to adventure and go off and explore different areas, but you kind of bring them out of that is what I'm seeing. But either way, I feel like they're down for it. I don't feel like this group would pick someone who would be completely the opposite. I mean, it's possible because it's a general reading, but all in all, I'm getting you guys like who's down for the physical activities and, you know, adventures. So, okay, the other thing that your person likes about you is your scent, okay? So they love the way that you guys smell, okay? All right. Okay, let's see what else we've got. Okay, so Capricorn and Sagittarius flew out together. So that tells me that you guys have this work hard and play hard mentality, all right? And so, okay, so with the Capricorn, your person definitely sees you guys as being like hardworking, you know, and you don't cut corners. Like you see things through, you pay attention to detail, you get the job done and you do it right, okay? Like a boss in that way. And then with the Sagittarius though, you guys keep things light and like I do feel like you can have a serious side when it comes down to it, but like all in all, I feel like you even make work fun with this Sagittarius energy to you. And again, with the travel and movement, and yeah, I just feel like, you know, you guys, I feel like this group in particular really likes to travel. And if you aren't, like that's your life goals to maybe like go off and travel the world, like vlog about it, do a job that, you know, has traveling in it. Just, I'm getting a real adventurous, real wanderlust vibe with you guys. And your person loves this about you. I feel like you guys are driven, you have goals. And yeah, and along with the Sagittarius, you guys definitely have this upbeat and optimistic way of viewing things. So I feel like you make light of heavy situations, which your person loves that. And yeah, some of you could even be like funny is what I'm getting with this as well. Okay, and so Leo also came out. So some of you could be in the spotlight or will be. And I see that you will, yeah, just kind of, okay, with Leo, you definitely have the life of the party vibes going. So you guys are the ones that shake things up, get everybody out and about and just like having a good time no matter where you're at. Okay, so it could be out, but it could also be like shopping or at work. You guys have that vibe, which I'm not surprised. My group ones often do. Okay, so what else do we have? We've got also with the Leo, that also tells me that you guys, you know, you definitely have a voice when it comes to things that matter to you, and you are not afraid to have people hear you roar, okay, about whatever it is that matters to you. So it could be causes, you know, you could be an advocate for something. So yeah, a bit of a humanitarian vibe going on with you guys as well. All right. You guys are also seen to be like a boss, like I was saying earlier, but in particular, this group is coming across like you are established in a particular field, and it could be whatever it is that you do for a living. Doesn't have to be though. And your person just sees you as like a master of your craft, basically, like the best at whatever it is that you do. They see you as being super talented and amazing at it and just so driven, and it's inspiring to them. Okay, and along with that, which comes out perfectly, you guys are also seen to be very alpha-like, okay? So confident, bold, like, you know, willing to rock the boat, especially if it means being true to yourself. Also, your person really likes your eyes, okay? I feel like they could just stare into your eyes forever. Oh, I forgot. This came out with the Capricorn and Sagittarius. So yeah, like I was saying, you guys have a very lighthearted, playful attitude that likes to, you know, keep things light, free, and fun. Even if it's like what other people would consider a serious matter. It's like you lighten things up though. You make things not so serious. I feel like you guys are also the type that would like break the ice in a very awkward situation among different people, like in a room or in a group or something, okay? Yeah. So what's also interesting is So what came out after Alpha was that you guys also are like a sweetheart. So I find that to be an amazing balance between very dominant, bold, confident personality, but also you have a heart and you're a sweetheart. And I feel like you mean well for yourself and others. And all in all, you want the best for everyone. Your person really admires that too about you. Makes you a rare gem in their eyes because you have an amazing balance of both going on here. Also, you guys have this effect on people in general. So not just your person, but I feel like a very magnetic personality, especially when you're in your element and you're speaking about things that you're passionate about or demonstrating something that, you know, it inspires people, and I feel like they think about you a lot. And it's honestly because you ignite this life in them. Like, I feel like a lot of people are kind of lifeless. So once they see somebody, you know, in their element doing their thing, it's like they come alive and they want more of that because really they want to be like that. Okay, to summarize it with the tarot, we have the Tower, the Ace of Earth, the Eight of Wands, as well as the Emperor reversed for you guys. So what this tells me is with the Tower, like I was saying, very fiery energy with you guys. To a room, you shake things up, very alpha, very dominant, very strong personality. Okay, and it's all like in order to be true to yourself, okay? Very heart-centered in that way. Very authentic people. But at the same time, you don't just let, you know, the room be shaken up, the pieces scattered wherever. It's like you are a very grounded and solid person with the Ace of Earth here. Okay, it's funny, I almost said air, so that tells me, you know, this group is very intelligent and can be very cerebral too. Very air-like energy. But going back to the earth, you guys are very solid, very grounded, okay? So you don't just shake things up. You like have a plan for things is what I'm seeing with the earth here. And your person sees that, like they see you as being this solid person. So you don't just do things to do it aimlessly. Like you do it for a reason, for a purpose, and it's really to make things better for everyone, okay? And then with the Eight of Wands here, yeah, you know, very passionate person who's very on the go. Okay, so this is the communication as well as action and travel card. So, you know, for some of you, you might actually be at a long distance from your person. And for others of you, this is, well, it goes to the people that, you know, this also goes for the people that it's a long distance thing. But you guys, you know, like I was saying, what's coming to me in particular with this is, yeah, you guys are good with communication. Some of you might even speak for a living or will, you know, be like in the spotlight. Some of you will be you will do the traveling is also what I'm seeing with this. And I just feel like you and your person, you know, you're very passionate about life, and whether they end up with you or not, I feel like you're definitely gonna crush these goals that you have. Okay, I'm just feeling like tons of goals. You guys might even be kind of like trying to accomplish several things. Okay, I'm just getting like a lot of different ideas with all these lights around, and you might even move to another country. The person might even be from another country, but either way, they don't have to be though. I am getting some kind of a distance though, but that could also mean no communication. All right. Here's what I'm seeing with the Emperor reversed. When you guys feel like you're not yourself, okay, when you feel like you're not the Emperor upright, you will do whatever it takes to get right with yourself and to get yourself back to where you feel like you are yourself and you are, you know, operating at optimal capacity, like your best self, living your best life is what I'm seeing. And that kind of like strength, determination, and perseverance is absolutely like what your person loves about you, okay? Just a very strong-willed person. Okay, so honestly, group number one, you guys are like coming across like the full package. So I'm not even surprised that your person sees you guys as like a soulmate. Okay, group number one, this is what I see for you guys. If this resonates, let me know in the comments. And if it does, don't forget to give it a like. All right, bye guys. Group number two. Okay, so what does the person who's on your mind like about you? Okay, group number two. So the first one that came out was that your person really likes your guys' eyes. Okay, so I feel like you guys have really beautiful or handsome eyes that your person just absolutely loves, okay? And it's the first thing that they notice about you and what really draws them in. And like, You guys, okay, I've seen this before with my group too. So you guys definitely have this like very either like cat-like eyes or just beautiful, handsome eyes, and they're captivating. And you guys have that love at first sight effect on others, okay? You might even have a look that you give people that's also coming through. But either way, man, when you guys get people staring into your eyes, they feel like they're in love with you, even if they barely know you. Okay, the next card that came out is that you guys are seen to be classy, okay? It could be the way that you guys dress, how your hair, makeup's done, or, you know, but more than that, I feel like it's just how you guys are and how you hold yourself, and just, like I said, the way that you are, okay? Just very classy individuals. Okay, so the next thing that came out is quirky. So I feel like, you know, you guys, I feel like you find humor in situations that maybe not a lot of people do, okay? And what's cool about that, I feel like that's kind of a gift, that it lightens like the tension in the room or whatever's going on, because life can be, you know, like all serious on its own. And I feel like you guys, like, it's such a gift. And some of you could be naturally funny as well. And I feel like your person just loves this about you. So you definitely like have this unique way of being and a unique sense of like style, as well as the way that you view the world. And you have like this funny like twist. Some of you might even be like sarcastic with whatever's going on, I see. Okay, the other thing that your person really likes about you guys is your hair. Okay, so whatever you got going on with your hair, your person loves it. You guys are also seen to be like an earth angel, okay? So I'm definitely getting like, you guys could be spiritual, and there's just like this light that shines in and around you. I feel like you guys are the type that just have this amazing energy and aura, and people don't quite know what it is, but they just can't like look away from you, and they want to be around you. Okay, I know this is about your person, but I'm getting also though that other people feel the same way. Okay, you guys are also coming across as being tough, and I feel like this is inside as well as outside. And for the masculines in particular, I feel like, yeah, you know, you guys definitely come across as being these kind of a warrior type, you know, like you've inside as well as outside, very protective, just strong and tough. All right, so we also have, you guys also come across as being caring, okay? So you have a heart, you mean well, you want the best for yourself as well as others, is what I'm seeing with that. So tough, but also with a heart, which is an amazing balance. Okay, you guys also are coming across as being unique. So yeah, I picked up on that with the quirky. So definitely you have your own unique spin on the way that you do things, and some of you might even be creative and artistic. And I feel like, you know, you're just always kind of seeing like, what can I do? What can I create? As well as how can I, you know, let my style even reflect more and more who I am. And I feel like it's all kind of a creative game for you guys, okay? So definitely getting like an artist vibe with this group. Maybe not for all of you, but like I'm definitely feeling though this creativeness coming through. Oh, going back to the unique though, you guys also might purposely like look for what are people not wearing, what are they not doing with their hair or makeup. That's what I want to do, okay? Like I feel like you kind of set out to do that, whether it's conscious or not. Okay, so very Aquarius vibes in that way. And yeah, I just feel like some of you are conscious of this, and you do kind of want to like stand out, and it could even be dyeing your hair like green or purple, blue, something like that. But for others of you, it's just kind of like more subtle, and you're just kind of like, oh, you know, like this is what I like, and other people happen to not be doing it. So it's kind of like, yeah, you're doing your own thing instead of like following the crowd. Okay. The other thing that your person likes about you guys is that you come across as being fun. Okay, I feel like you guys are very like upbeat naturally, and just, you know, always like wanting a good time, and I feel just very, you know, upbeat and bubbly personalities. And I feel like, you know, you guys have this whole like life's short, you know, like, and life is happening now, so let's make the most of it. Kind of like a seize the day, seize the moment, like just let's live life to the fullest. Like, how do we want to be? How do we want to show up? And that's what you guys do. And I feel like you bring that out of others, okay? So I wouldn't be surprised, group number one, if you heard from others that, wow, like, you are a fun person. I know, this is going beyond your person, but other people are seeing it this way as well. Okay, you guys are also seen to be flirty. I feel like very charming, very kind of feisty, and just playful and fun. I feel like your person really likes that about you, because I feel like a lot of people, like, they try to flirt, but they're not that good at it, and I don't feel like you guys try. It's just like who you are. I'm not saying like you're a flirt. I feel like you naturally have like this cute, playful personality that can be kind of feisty, and you're fun. So that's like your flirting style. Some of you might be really good though at flirting. Okay, also your person really likes your scent. Okay, so you guys smell really good to your person. What else do we have with the other cards? All right, you guys, there is definitely this earth energy coming from this group, okay? So you guys are seen to be stable, solid individuals. I feel like, you know, just this genuineness is coming through, as well as compassion. And I feel like people just feel like, wow, like this person, you know, they're real. And you just come across like you really do care about people, okay? It goes back to the caring, like you have a heart. So it's just, people feel like you're a solid person. You honestly come across like, yeah, like you would be like the ideal girlfriend or boyfriend, you know? You're a rock for people is what I'm seeing here. Very strong, very tough, but caring, okay? You have an excellent balance when it comes to that. So if you're a woman, you are coming across as being like nurturing. And if you're a man, then you're coming across as being very protective, okay? Okay, we also got the icy card. So what that tells me is not, yeah, I do get that some of you, you know, could be considered ice queens or kings, but what your person likes about you when it comes to that is more so like the fierceness that comes through for group number two, okay? Again, you guys, you know, you're very like true to yourselves. So if something doesn't fly with you, you let it be known, and you don't, you know, just, you put things in their place, but it's not in a mean way, it's more in an authentic way, okay? It's you voicing your truth and, yeah, wanting what's best for yourself as well as others. Okay, so you guys are also, your person loves the part of you that's like a Taurus. So I feel like, you know, you guys, going back to the funness, you really do zero in on the moment. So it's like, you know, you're very present and you're very alive in the moment. And it's refreshing to people, okay? I feel like a lot of people are kind of in their heads, and not saying that you don't do that too, like you're human, but it's more like you really do make a conscious effort to live fully, and it gets other people doing the same. The other part of the Taurus that's coming through for you guys is that when you are into something and passionate about it, you have this laser-like focus and you hit the ground running. And okay, so that's one of the things I don't think people realize about Taurus. Like, they often get labeled as being procrastinators, which can be true when it comes to things that they're not into. But when you guys are into something, you will be one of the most driven people that your person's ever seen, which again inspires them to want to do the same. Okay, you guys are also coming across as being kind of spoiled with princess or prince vibes. And I'm not necessarily getting that this group is spoiled, although some of you could be. It is a general reading. But what I'm seeing is that you guys definitely have prince and princess vibes. And that tells me that, you know, kind of going back to the classy. So you guys, I feel like this group does have a unique sense of style. I'm not saying you always dress up, but like it's definitely different. It stands out. Going back to the uniqueness as well, but it's more like, you know, again, the way that you are is so like, you know, I feel like you guys treat yourself and you treat yourself well, and like you want the best for yourself, and that's where those vibes are coming through, and your person likes that. I feel like sometimes it drives them a little crazy, but on other times it's like they wanna spoil their prince or princess, you know. I feel like they treat themselves like it as well, so they're definitely like your mirror in that way. Okay, the other thing is that you guys are definitely coming across as being a natural beauty, whether you're a guy or a girl, okay, you can be naturally handsome. So, and if you're a girl, that means you don't need much makeup. Just saying. It's fine though if that's what you want to do, but you are coming across as being a natural beauty. So, you guys also you guys are also coming across as being the opposite of a lot of people that I believe, that are attracted to you, or you are romantically, like, that you've been romantically involved with. But this is about your person. So for them in particular, you and them might kind of come from two different worlds. I'm getting that more than them being like necessarily the opposite type that you go for, though that could be one of the things as well. Either way, you guys, I see, can make it work despite that, okay? In fact, your opposite, the way that you are opposite, could possibly, you know, like, work for each other. Okay, so yep, you guys are definitely also got this Cancer part of you, so that's where the nurturing vibes came from. And for guys, you know, it's protective, but also you have an intuitive side as well. But either way, you guys make people feel at home in your presence, okay? So I feel like, you know, you guys, you lay out the carpet for people, like your guests and stuff, and you treat them like royalty, basically. So not only are you a prince or a princess, but you treat people the same. So that's amazing. Okay. Your person also likes the fact that you guys are very deep, okay? And it goes back to your intuitive side, your spiritual side, and that earth angel, okay? But in particular with the deepness, you guys, you know, you can have amazing conversations, and I feel like they find that refreshing. They don't feel like they can talk to just anyone, so the fact that you two can talk this way is amazing. Also, you guys are coming across like a Libra, so I see, you know, you're romantics at heart, but sometimes you guys can come across as being indecisive. I feel like this group really doesn't like making decisions. So, yeah. Definitely this group likes to keep the peace, I'm seeing. Whereas group one is more like they'll rock the boat. They don't care. You guys, though, don't get me wrong. You definitely have this authenticity as well. And you will, like, speak out if something doesn't sit right with you, and you are about being true to yourself as well as being fierce. But you definitely have a more gentle nature, though, to you than group one. Okay, you guys, your person also loves that you guys are like a free spirit, okay? So you are all about freedom, what makes you feel alive, what makes you feel free, and your person is too. So they love this about you. They feel free with you. They know that you are all about, you know, creating a path if there isn't one that fits you. Just very Aquarius in that way. Getting a lot of air and water vibes with this group. To summarize you guys and what your person likes. Okay, we have the Ace of Air here, so that tells me right away that you guys like to clear the air, you like to cut through the BS, and you really do detect what resonates with you. You guys are truth seekers, okay? And you are all about being in integrity, saying what you mean, meaning what you say. So I see that coming across. And yeah, and your person, they love that about you. It's a breath of fresh air, okay? Whereas others might play games, they might beat around the bush. You don't get a straight answer from them. They don't communicate. You guys are the opposite. You are the type that if something doesn't feel right, you'd rather clear the air than, you know, just quit talking. Okay, so we have the Hangman, the Hermit, and the Three of Earth here. So that tells me that you guys, these two are highly spiritual cards. So you guys are definitely truth seekers who are searching for, you know, the higher meaning and like elevating, become the best version of yourself, living your best life while implementing spirituality is what I'm seeing. And I feel like, you know, you're learning to let go of control issues as well as surrendering to what is and trusting in the unfolding. You guys have gone through quite some healing, I'm seeing, with the Hermit. So it's kind of like what your person realizes is you guys are willing to do what it takes to be the best version of yourself, live your best life, and it's admirable, okay? Like, you are all about self-care and you know, like, just being the best you, as well as, like, crushing your goals. Like, you have that balance of, you know, I'm gonna raise my consciousness and awareness and intuition, but at the same time, I'm gonna, you know, stay level-headed, be in the world, and do what it takes to accomplish my goals. So you've got the most amazing balance when it comes to, you know, being your divine self, basically. The other thing that your person absolutely loves about you is that you guys are like, you're willing to put in the work and you're willing to see things through to the end. Like when something matters to you, you don't just like take the easy way out or you know, you don't cut corners. You do what it takes to really like get something accomplished, and just super admirable. Like a lot of people quit. They quit before the miracle. They quit before the accomplishment. And you guys are like, you know what? This means something to me and I want to see it through. So you have that perseverance, you have that patience, the determination, and it's just amazing. These are all amazing qualities to have. You guys have that. I also feel like for some of you, your person might want to collaborate with you on something that could serve humanity. So that's really cool to see as well. Hey, group number 2, this is what I see for you guys. If this resonates, let me know in the comments. And if it does, don't forget to give it a like. All right, bye guys. Group number 3. Okay, so what does the person who's on your mind like about you? Okay, so the first card that flew out for you guys is artistic. So your person really likes that you guys are artistic. So yeah, I'm getting a creative group for this, and if you don't consider yourself an artist, then it's whatever you guys do that you're passionate about. Okay, so take this how it resonates, but there's definitely something you guys do that's different from other people. Okay, the other card that flew out for you guys is that you are kind. Okay, so I feel like this is a very friendly, warm group. Also, they really like your eyes. So you guys have very, I feel like, soulful, deep eyes that they could just stare into and get lost in. Also, we have slender came out. So if you are slender, they could like that about you. And if you're not, because this is a body type card that came out, that means that your person also likes your body type. Okay, we also have driven. So you guys are seen to be very driven, ambitious, and goal-oriented type of people. You guys also have a sense of humor that your person really likes, and I feel like it's kind of quirky and unique and just your own style and like your own little twist on things is what I'm seeing with that. Okay, your person also really likes your guys' lips. They think you have very kissable lips. Okay, so some of you are coming across as being quiet, and your person likes that. They find it endearing, okay? I feel like, because you guys, you don't come across as having like an attitude is what I'm seeing. So they find, you know, you to be like, just kind of, you know, like in your own world. Very like, I'm getting very dreamy like energy with this group. So not necessarily that, you know, you're shy or anything. Just quiet in your own world. Kind of just dreaming up your next creation is what I'm seeing. Okay, so your career. They like your career. They feel like you do something that not a lot of people do, and they really like that. And if it isn't your career in particular, it could be your hobby or anything creative. Again, going back to that creative artistic theme that you guys do that not a lot of people do. But I feel like you guys, whatever this is, it's like your thing. Like you do it really well, and your person's just kind of like blown away by it. Okay. The other thing that came out is your guys' words. So some of you could even be a writer, and that's what's coming through for this. Others of you, and also if you're a writer, your words, it's like you guys, you know, you have this like amazing vocabulary. You guys are really good at conversations, you know, very witty, very quick when it comes to that. So, you know, you could initially be quiet and in your own world, but then man, once you start talking, it's like you have these words and this way about you that people are just like, they're intrigued by it. Okay. Then we have mysterious, which makes sense because, you know, the quiet. And I feel like, yeah, that's what it is. It's like you guys kind of like stick to yourselves in your own little world. And then like, you know, people who are curious about you, they know that they got to get you to open up and talk. And I feel like once you do, like people feel like, yeah, like this person let me in. That must mean that I am awesome, basically. They've earned your trust. They've earned your like, is basically what that is. You guys are also coming across to be cute, okay? Just like such a cute way about you guys. Whether you're a guy or girl, doesn't matter. Just you're super like unique, your own person, quirky, cute, mysterious, dreamy. Always creating or imagining creating something. Okay. Your person finds you to be like their mirror, okay? Okay, let's check out the other cards and see what they have to say about what your person likes about you. Okay, this is interesting. This is more of a side note of how you guys are currently like coming across. Your person views that you guys are currently like in denial about your feelings, so I feel like you're not really showing how you feel. Okay, very poker face, not, posting anything that's giving anything away. And I think, okay, but a part of them likes this because you're not so obvious. It keeps them guessing, and it goes back to that mysteriousness. You guys are also seen to be like stuck in your ways a bit, so a little stubborn, And I feel like your person is kind of like, they like it. It's kind of like a challenge. And yeah, it's kind of like, they feel like, man, if they get you to come around to this idea of you two, like, wow. Yeah, you're a challenge. You guys, okay, you're also coming across like a Sagittarius, and I feel like that's definitely like your sense of humor. Some of you could like physical activity and movement and travel. And others of you, I feel like it's more about your personality, okay? You're very quick, can be funny, especially when you feel like you're in your element and around those that you're comfortable around. Okay, you guys are also coming across as being like runners, okay? And yeah, okay, so you guys are kind of there one minute, not the next. Even with messaging, I'm seeing. So, like I said, what your person would like about that is like, I don't feel like, they feel like you have a life of your own. So you're coming across like you're independent. And so it's more like intriguing at this stage to them. And they don't feel like, oh my goodness, this person. I text them and there they are the next second. No, like that's not you guys. So it's interesting because I feel like you guys definitely have like a driven nature when it comes to this artisticness and creativeness. But you also have a very laid back and kind of like lone wolf feel to you as well. Okay, so I feel like you guys don't mind being alone. Might be more on the introverted side here. And yeah. So whereas maybe other people, they want to go out, they want to go to a party, you're like, ooh, I'd rather, do my thing, create, read a book, something that's more like you getting back to you is what I'm seeing. Okay, so you make your person feel though like you take them, they feel like they're in another world when they're around you. Okay, so they lose all sense of time and they feel like, they've been transported to another place. Like you guys make it feel fun. Some of you might be in the spotlight or speak for a living. That could also have to do with what the words are or your creativeness. Kind of curious, group 3. Do you guys speak for a living? And what is this creativeness that you do that others, like not a lot of people do? I feel like you guys also like to be out in nature as well. But this also represents, you kind of giving people a little bit of like a roundabout way of communicating. Like you have like kind of like this way where, like I said, like they can't quite pinpoint you or even maybe pin you down to do something. So you definitely keep people wondering, keep them guessing, and they know that they have to be patient when it comes to being involved with you. You might be a little bit slower moving when it comes to, like being involved with people romantically. But those who are really interested in you, I feel like they will put in the time and effort and patience to make it work. Okay, but yeah, you guys are seen to be like I said, like low key in a way, like laid back and cool, but in a very like, this group isn't as loud as the other one, so it's very like, you're just kind of mysterious in your own world, doing your own thing, cool. Yeah, in your own unique artistic way. You guys are very aware though of what other people are doing. Like you do keep up on the latest with social media and this and that, but it's like you don't necessarily, I'm not getting the impression that you are the ones that have to like post all the time. To be like, here I am. Okay. And this is a general reading, so if you do that, I'm not knocking it. I'm just saying the overall energy for this group though is that they don't do that. All right, so let's look at the tarot to get the overall summary for this group and what your person likes about you guys. Okay, so we have the Messenger of Air here, Strength card, Seven of Water, King of Cups, and Six of Fire. Okay, so all in all, group number 3, your person sees you guys, again, with the words. You guys are definitely have a way with words. You're very witty, very good at conversations, I'm seeing. But at the same time, I'm definitely getting, though, kind of an introvertedness, which is kind of contradictory because the Messenger of Air is typically more outgoing. So you guys could be a bit of a mix of intro, extroverted, depending on your mood. Seeing the Strength card here, it tells me that you guys are strong inside as well as outside. You've persevered, and I feel like now what you're doing is you are implementing through a creative outlet your, this wisdom that you guys have, given whatever it is that you have gone through, and I feel like you're going to help others out in a way with this. Okay, so you're definitely implementing what you know with what your gift is. And yet you guys, you do have this very dreamy nature. I feel like some of you are like, man, I would rather be caught up in my imagination and dreams than in reality. And you know what? Can't even say I'm surprised. Especially like if you guys are a water sign, that definitely makes sense. Yeah, I mean, you feel a lot, you know what I mean? And you're very creative as well, so it's like, and with imagination, it's like the possibilities of creating are endless. So I get that. Okay, also with the King of Cups here, it's like you guys deep down do have this like romantic nature to you. And you do believe in true love. And you do want to find, what I'm getting is you guys want to find your mirror. I feel like, a lot of different people could think you're their mirror, but you're like, your intuitive nature sees through things. You see through people's words. And it's like now you want what's real and true. Yeah, so it's kind of like, and I feel like your person sees that about you. They know you're like a kind, a compassionate person with a heart who, deserves the best. So if they're not that person for you, I feel like that's why you would not hear from them if you don't. Okay? And it's just trusting that they weren't the person for you. And if they are, then I feel like they'll step up and be that person for you. All right, and then we ended with the Six of Fire here, so that tells me again, like, you guys might be implementing something where you will be in the spotlight, whether speaking, a social media influencer, or, something else, and it could be even a band. And I feel like you guys are going to implement all this stuff. Yeah, like what you've been through with the creative expression and put it out there for others is what I'm seeing. So that's exciting to see. And this is what your person likes about you, okay? Like, you're doing what others, like, only dream of doing, okay? But I feel like you guys, whether you're actually doing it now or you will be doing it, it's like your person knows this and they like that. Okay, group number 3, this is what I see for you guys. If this resonates, let me know in the comments. And if it does, don't forget to give it a like. All right, bye, guys.